On changing a cat on a 2006 Toyota 4Runner. Gotta take the wheel off. First thing I did was change the downstream O2 sensor, because that's pretty common to cause a problem. That was easy to change. It takes just a couple minutes. You come down here, and below the cat there is the O2 sensor right there. So I changed that guy. Didn't fix the problem. Didn't think it would, but figured for 60 bucks or whatever it was, worth the shot. So these guys have 4 cats on them, 2 on each side. They call them the front one, or the upstream, is the resonator. Excuse me. The upstream is the conventional cat, and it has the O2 sensor on both sides, so that's the one that's actually for the computer. Then downstream there's a resonator. The upstream one, of course in California they only have a dealer item one, and it's the manifold and the cat genuine Toyota, like 650 bucks or so, pretty expensive. But the downstream one's like 1300, but they say that shouldn't probably have to be replaced. But that's this guy back here. And that doesn't have any sensors on it, but it does regulate the back pressure. So before I change that, I'm just going to do the one that's being monitored, and hopefully that's the case. Now, in order to do that, get to it, there's the shields that has to come off, the heat shield, and it's down in here. And then over here on this side, you also have these little inspection covers. I want to pull them off on both sides. Like I said, take the wheel off. Then you can come in and get, there's 4 bolts on the top and 4 bolts on the bottom once you get those heat shields off. So there's 2 of them. One of them I just dropped down here a little lower, and the other one is this little guy right there. And once you get those off, you're able to access your 4 bolts. The shields are probably just about as hard to get off as the bolts for the manifold. So it's a really tight space, but what I do, and guys will frown on this, but I use long extensions and the big swivel sockets. So your 1/2-inch swivel sockets. And these guys right here, put one up here in the neck, and you can reach there, and a long cheater bar. Where did I put that guy? Right here, you can, from way out here past the wheel well, you can break them. But you want to make sure before you put all that torque on them, you've sprayed some bolt buster onto each one of them, let them soak for a little bit, and you have a really good engagement of the socket onto the nut. Because if you spin the nut, that's going to be a real fun job to get those nuts off of there. So just go slow and easy. It's going to feel a little scary because you got to put a lot of, I mean, even with this long breaker bar I got here, you got to put some muscle into it, but they'll go. But you just got to make sure you soak them, because what you don't want to do is break those studs off in the head, because that becomes a really fun job too, to have to use an easy out and tap them and do all that. So anyways, that's how you do it on the 06 Toyota 4Runner. Hope it helps somebody, because I couldn't find any videos on it, and they want a lot to do this job, so figured I would let you guys know what to do. Hope it helps somebody.